So today I'm going to show you my favorite tank. It's a 29-gallon aquarium with 5 Chindongo Saulosi, which are these yellow guys. And then this is the dominant male with the blue. I really like that they bring 2 color morphs into the tank. And this guy, until very recently, was yellow, but once he reached sexual maturity, now he just looks like a boss. So I'm really happy with those. Those are the main fish of the tank. The second fish in this tank are these creamsicle mollies. They're not my favorite, to be honest. I've had them for a couple months and they still haven't had any babies. I had one baby show up, but then while I was on winter break, they ate it because I don't think my auto feeder was feeding enough. So I'm thinking I might move those out. I'm not exactly sure what I would put in instead. I kind of wish I had even more Saulosi, although they're probably going to get about double this size. So that'll make the tank pretty fully stocked. And then the last thing I have in here is 3 regular bristlenose plecostomus. I say regular because normally I keep albinos. This is actually the first time I've bought regular. They're doing well. The glass is getting very green. And I got them and they cleaned up that issue really quick. I haven't scraped the glass in at least a month and a half, and it's basically perfectly clear. So I'm about to feed these guys some brine shrimp. So I'll put the brine shrimp in and then I'll give you a look at them feasting on them. Alright guys, I closed the window so you can see a little better, but all these little specks you see in the tank are little brine shrimp. And I don't think my camera's good enough to pick it up, but if you look, you can see them slowly moving. They move in this little shivering motion almost. There's definitely better footage online you can see, but you see like that little speck in the center of the screen. I mean, there's a bunch of them. They just slowly move around in there, and the fish go absolutely crazy for them. It's kind of a small food for a fish this big, but there's a theory among a lot of fish keepers that feeding a food their babies could eat makes them more confident in breeding because they think their young will survive. So that's kind of what I'm buying into here. And yeah, it's actually, they're not the most interesting fish to watch eat this. When you watch smaller fish, they just go crazy, shooting all over the tank, eating everything. But yeah, you're seeing some of the molly aggression. The mollies don't really show any aggression towards the Saulosi, but both species seem to show aggression towards conspecifics. Yeah, so I'm hoping they'll breed really soon. If you watch this male, he's been guarding this pot a lot. He also guards this pot a lot. He seems like he's still kind of trying to figure out what he's supposed to do, because he's only been sexually mature for probably like 2 weeks. But I'm expecting that within a month or so, we'll probably have some females with eggs, and I'll definitely be documenting that. So I was thinking I wasn't going to show it in this video, but I guess I'll show my other tank as well. This tank below here is a 20-gallon high. Got brine shrimp in here as well, and we've got some fancy guppies. I got an assorted variety pack that I ordered online. You see the albino female there on the right. That's a koi male on the bottom there. and I'm not sure exactly what kind the black female is, but she is pretty plump, probably gonna give birth pretty soon. And then down here we have two more. I believe that's a red dragon female, and then some sort of cobra guppy male. I also have a couple babies in here. You can see right there. They look almost exactly like that black female, so I'm pretty sure they came from her. Here's the third one right here. Yeah, so that was encouraging. Those babies showed up when I got back from winter break, so it was nice to come back to some babies. This is I think a dwarf pond lily. I just put the bulb in there about a month ago, and it's exploded. Now it's got a couple lily pads going up to the top. And then we have one Bristlenose plecostomus right here. I put the smallest of the four in here because I figured it'd have the most trouble living with the Saulosi. It could get bullied, and he seems to be doing all right in here with the guppies. So that's about all for this tank for now. I really want to decorate it more. I just haven't had time to go pick up. I think I want to put maybe some driftwood in and maybe a couple more plants. But I'm trying to stay economical with it, because I tend to go on spending sprees with fish, and if I just wait a little longer, these plants will grow and take up more of the tank and save me a little bit of money in the process. One thing I forgot to mention that I think is really important is Chindongo saulosi, the blue and yellow cichlids, are actually critically endangered in the wild. They're actually pretty popular in the aquarium hobby, but I think it's pretty cool, or it would be pretty cool if I'm able to breed an endangered species. So I'm hoping that works out, and I'm hoping these fish get more popular in the hobby. I actually had to get them from a fish farm about an hour from my school, but that was the first time I was ever actually able to see them in person, which I think is pretty crazy because they're really awesome fish, and as far as I understand, they're not very hard to breed. So yeah, hopefully soon I'll be able to check off my first endangered species that I've bred in an aquarium. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.